which, if you remember from last presentation, used to be called DISCO
Not enough
501.
overlap to do that.
Not enough?
There's not enough
Don't
overlap
refer
in
back.
the
Okay.
necessary to do that.
Just start fresh.
Sorry.
All right, rewind. Welcome everybody, hello. We'd like to tell you about our iPhone app today called Waddle. And to start off, let's cut right to the chase. Nothing is working.
It's this room hates Max.
Is that what's been going on?
Todd's put curse up there.
I did, I put Chris on all the Mac.
Okay, it was just a little slow. So cut right to the chase. What is Waddle? Waddle is a photo-driven social app for you and your friends to communicate and collectively capture memories while you're on the go. And we're going to dig deeper into what that actually means. But let's actually look at the problem space that we set out to solve. First, here's you. And here are your friends. Currently, maybe the communications, the captured memories, the photographs, the images get sent around in various different forms, whether it's email, SMS, MMS, Facebook, Picasa, various sharing methods. And the problems that we've heard as we've talked to users throughout this process is that they're concerned, one, with privacy. Who's going to see all these photos that I get tagged in on Facebook? Two, they're concerned with kind of an intimacy. Those 1,500 friends, again pointing at Facebook, really aren't my real friends. I've got about 10 that I stay in touch with. And finally, the photo sharing options out there are really disparate, as in somebody might share a photo in Picasa over here that's really tied to the same event that you attended and shared photos of on Facebook or shared photos of via email. And really the entire story of that time, that great time you spent together, really isn't getting communicated. So we set out to solve that issue, and I'm going to actually run a quick live demo via simulator of what's going on. Boy, definitely needed to practice on the screen.
It will be even a different screen next.
Why is that?
Because we're in McCormick.
All right.
So who knows what odd thing that projector does.
Maybe that trouble less than.
And darkness. What to do?
It's still mirroring,
It's not the same as on there. I don't know what's going on.
Anything we can do to help you?
Yeah.
Flopping back and forth.
Well, you should.
You want to go to the presentation, come back to the demo? Or we can sort of imagine putting it in
Let's
that
get it.
place.
Let's get it on Will's computer. And then
You have it running?
Listen,
So it's not running, it's just not projecting.
it's not projecting.
Yeah,
So you see it on yours also, but you're not seeing it up there.
I
right.
don't know if fire up your laptop too.
Triple back up.
Triple back up.
Sadly, that's the world of demos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you can actually see the bottom of this. So, first off, everybody gets an account in Waddle. And so my personal one is just very secure. Not so secure. Okay. Which database are you running?
I just run the normal.
The alpha or dev? Here we go.
That one.
That one. So this would be my list of waddles, and a waddle is really an event or a photojournal around a particular event. A lot of these are tests, so you'll have to forgive the text that might not make as much sense. But here, for instance, would be a waddle that I recorded of Parker's Fun Weekend and my weekend testing out waddle, as you can see. But you can also tell that this particular weekend, it was a nice weekend, so we took some photos of what was going on to really capture the atmosphere. These are a couple of our friends riding the metro down to our event, as well as a shot of our friends at the barbecue. And the idea is that, you know, we're really trying to capture what it did feel like, and to make us, when we go back, look and say, oh, okay, I remember that day. I remember that day. That was Drew's birthday. As you've seen before, we've definitely had other stories that we could tell. We're first right here looking at just the standard Friday night out that you would spend with your friends. And what happened here is, let's say it was an 80s party, and we wanted to capture the entrance. Flipping back to, well, how many Macs can we plug in here? So that just attempts to give you a taste of the types of things that can be captured through Waddle. And there are more parts of the product that we could also show you, but in the interest of time, we'll actually spend more time switching between projectors and instead of actually getting to the point that we were trying to get to, which is the solution of our summary. So we started out having problems with privacy, having problems with intimacy, or desires for intimacy, having problems and desires for more immediacy, to actually be sharing the content that you're generating and creating and capturing the memories as they're happening. So our solution in really kind of four major features, let's say, is one, event-driven groups. So it might be an 80s birthday party, or it might be a wedding, photo-driven conversations to really enrich the memory that's being captured, on the go and immediate interactions with your social interactions with your friends, as well as post-event sharing options, which we've definitely explored and can talk a lot more about later. But what we really wanted to look at, we started out by saying, well, who is our target demographic? But really, everyone takes photos. I think everyone here can relate to the fact that we like looking back at these memories, and there are reasons why we take these photos. So what we actually decided to focus on instead in designing our product was what the compelling user scenarios were. And this was actually some insight that Professor Sani gave us as a side note on how we can go about thinking about our product and how we can go about thinking about our business. So just to pull out some other compelling scenarios where this immediacy, where the intimacy really make a difference. For instance, weekend trips with friends, weddings, which are, you know, much more high profile, like life event type things, family gatherings, holidays, concerts, festivals. One particular scenario that the woman from Luxor, I'm blanking on her name right now, that she brought up is that really what she needed is something that she could share with the other parents that were at a field trip. That was private. She could make sure she was capturing her child's make sure that